Hello guys, welcome and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's Choma here. If today is your first time here, thank you so very much for stopping by. Guys, in today's tutorial we'll be learning how to draft a madam blouse, okay? An off-shoulder madam blouse, or you can just call it a tube madam blouse, okay? So if you're interested in this, let's go into the video without wasting much time. So I'm going to use this part as the shoulder line. I have my bust points here. I have my under bust line, the half length, which is also going to serve as the waistline, and then the blouse length. So after that, I'm going to go up by 2 inches from the bust point, and that will be the chest line. So I'm going to label it as the chest line. So after that, I'm going to divide my shoulder measurement by 2. Whatever I have, I'm going to place it down on the shoulder line, and I'm going to extend it down to the chest line. So go ahead and connect the 2 dots like this, and after that I'm going to mark out the neckline. Okay, I'm going to go in by 3.5 inches, and then I'm going to come down by 6 inches. So after that, I'm going to connect it like this. But if you don't want to connect it as a round neckline or U neckline, you can just go ahead and make use of your ruler if you want it to be a V neckline, okay? But on this case, I'm going to use my curve rule because I want to have a U neckline, okay? So that is it. So on that shoulder line measurements, I'm going to come down with 1 inch, and I'm going to connect it back to the neckline, and this will also serve as the shoulder slope, okay? Then after that, I'm going to divide my bust round measurement by 4. Go ahead and place it on the chest line and then mark it out. After you're done marking it out, I'm going to measure out the space between the shoulder slope and then the chest line to get the midpoint, and after that I'm going to go in from that midpoint with ½ inches, okay? Just go in with ½ inches and then connect the 3 dots, okay? Guys, this is to eliminate the bulging that always occur on the armpit area. So I'm going to connect it like this using my free hand. In case if you don't have a cover, please don't give an excuse, okay? So after that, I'm going to divide my bust round measurement by 6, okay? Just go ahead and divide your bust round measurement by 6, or you can also divide your nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2, okay? Then go ahead and place it down on the under bust line, the bust point line, the half length, and then the gown length, the blouse length, I'm sorry. So go ahead and connect the whole dots like this. So for the dart intake, I'm going to go out from that leg. I'm going to go out by 2 inches, and then I'll go in by 1 inch, which is the total of 3 inches. But if you don't want to do it like that, you can just go in and out with 1.5 inches, okay? Then I'm going to go ahead and connect it straight back to the dart leg, okay? This is for somebody that have a very big tummy, but if you don't have a very big tummy, you can just go ahead and connect it straight like this, okay? So guys, after you're done connecting it from that bust point line, I'm going to come down with ½ inch. You can also come down with 1 inch, okay? So I'm going to connect it back to that line, to that intake, okay? Just go ahead and connect it back like this, and this will automatically becomes the under bust tightening. So can you see it? Our breast cup is taking shape now. So for the neckline, because guys, I'm not going to make use of the shoulder, but this is an off shoulder blouse, okay? So I'm going to come down from the chest line with 1 inch, but guys, it depends on the type of neckline that I want to, okay? So if you want your own to be very deep, you can just go ahead and still go in in, okay, but I'm going to use 1 inch, and then I'm going to extend that leg up to the chest line, okay, and I'm going to go up by 1 inch as well. So for the upper bust tightening, I'm going to go in and out from that leg with half inch. But for me to be able to eliminate the gaping that always occur on that part, I'm going to go in again with 1/4 inch, okay, from the center front part. I'm going to go in again with 1/4 inch, and then I'll connect the 2 dots back to the bust point. So just as you can see, it's now time to connect the neckline. So I'm going to use my curve rule to connect this. You already know the shape of what you want, so you have to use your curve rule, or you can make use of your free hand, anyone that you choose. So go ahead and connect it like this. So after you are done connecting it from this side, I'm going to come down with 1 inch as well, because this is an off shoulder, or I don't know if I can call it a tube madam blouse. So I'm going to come down with 1 inch because I don't want this cloth to be touching my armpits, okay. So that is the reason why I came down with 1 inch. So I'm going to divide the space that I have here, and I'm going to divide it into 2, okay. So I'm going to come down to meet that line, that 1 inch line, okay. So I'm going to connect from that under upper bust tightening straight, or I'm going to connect it to this part, okay, depending on how you want the shape to be. So I'm going to connect it like this. Please, if you have any question, you can leave it down the comment section. I promise I'm going to answer it all, okay. So after we are done, we are basically done. So if you want to put a yoke, this will automatically become your yoke, okay, but in this case I'm not going to be making use of this. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is to shade out this part. This is going out, this shaded part will be going out, guys. So that is just it. And then I'm going to start imputing my measurement, my body measurement. I'm going to divide my bust round measurement by 4, and I'm going to put it down, replace the dart intake, and then put your desired sewing allowance. And on that half length, I'm also going to divide my waist measurement, my waist round measurement by 4, replace the dart intake, and then put the sewing allowance. And on the blouse length, I'm going to divide my hip measurement by 4, replace the dart intake, and then the sewing allowance as well. Then after that, just go ahead and connect the whole dots, and then we are good to go. So it's now time to cut. So please always cross check your work before cutting to avoid mistakes, please and please. So we are done now. So if I want to make use of this yoke, I'll also go ahead and cut it out, but as I told you guys, I'm not just going to use this because this is not a shoulder dress, it's an off shoulder dress, okay. So that's it. So for the back piece, I'm going to mark out 1 inch for the zipper. That is if you want your own to carry zip, if you want to put zip on your own, just go ahead and mark 1 inch and then connect the dots like this. So after you're done connecting it, go ahead and label it as the zip. So I'll start by taking down the measurement, okay. So I'll mark out my bust line and my waistline, okay. Then the down part will also serve as the blouse length, and then go ahead and mark it out like this. So I have my half length here, which is the waistline, the bust, and then the chest line, which is the bust line, okay, the shoulder line, and then the blouse lengths. The only thing we don't have here, that is not here, is the bust point and the under bust point. That is what makes the fronts different, a bit different from the back piece. So I'm going to mark out my that leg, which is my nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2, or my bust round measurement divided by 6. Okay, so after that I'm going to mark out the dart intake. Okay, so guys, there's a little mistake here. So and at the end of this video I'm going to also correct it. Okay, I'm going to come up by 1 inch here, and then the next thing is to get the neckline that I want to be putting on this. So if I want to come down more, I can still come down, but that's it. So I'm going to divide my bust round measurement by 4, and I'm going to mark it out. Please, if you're marking, make sure that your measurement starts from that line, from that zipper line, please. Okay, so and then I'm going to connect the neckline like this. So, and after that I'll also connect the armpit area, but before that I'm going to measure out the dart intake, which I already told you guys that there's a little mistake here. I'm not supposed to be going in and out from this part with ½ inch. It's supposed to be on the down parts, okay, but that's just a mistake. Please, you have to pardon me, but I also correct the mistake before cutting out. Okay, so that's just it. So I'm going to connect the armhole line like this. Okay, so after that I'm also going to start putting down the measurements. Okay, my bust measurement divided by 4, put down the dart intake, and then your desired sewing allowance. Okay, whatever allowance that you use on the front part is what you are going to use on the back piece. Please note that. So that's just it. So guys, at this point I'm confused because I just realized my mistake. So I'm going to for the for the zipper bulging, I'm going to come in from that zipper line with ½ inch, and I'm going to connect it back to the zip line. Okay, just like this, and I also go out by ½ inch. All right, and then I'm also going to connect it back to this point and back again to the other side. Okay, this is to eliminate the zip bulging at the back piece. Our back is a bit curvy, so that is the reason why I'm putting all this. So at this moment I think it's now time to correct my mistakes. So I'm going to go in and out from that leg, from the down part. I'm going to go in and out with ½ inches, and I'm going to connect it straight to the upper side like this. Okay, so guys, if you watch very closely you are going to understand what I'm doing here, but in case you don't understand, I'm going to repeat this particular video next time. Okay, so I think I've corrected my mistakes, but I don't think it's visible to you guys, but by the time I cut it you guys will understand what I meant. Okay, so after that go ahead and cut out. Okay, so if you watch closely you understand what I did there. So that's just it. So thank you so very much for watching my video. Thank you so very much for always coming back to watch my video. I love you guys. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do well by subscribing. Hit on the subscription button, turn up your bell notification so that whenever we post a video, you get notified. Okay, please, before cutting, always make sure you cross check before cutting, okay, so that you won't make any mistake. So this is what I have for the back piece, and this is what I have for the front piece. Okay, so thank you so very much for watching, and may God bless you. Do not forget to give our video a thumbs up, please. See you next time on my next one. Bye bye.